Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be having a look at Wallbox. Now, what exactly is Wallbox? It's a Barcelona-based company that develops charging stations for electric vehicles and homes. Now, it wasn't too long ago that they agreed to acquire Kensington Capital Acquisition Corporation, which is a special acquisition company, also known as a SPAC deal or a SPAC merger. It's an easy way for a company to go public on the stock exchange. Instead of going public the traditional way, with a SPAC merger, you simply buy another company who's already on the stock market, and essentially if you merge as one, you essentially become that company who's on the stock market. And that's what many companies are doing, such as Polestar. Now, the transaction value that combined at the new company was 1.5 billion, and it enabled Wallbox to go public and trade under the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol WBX ticker symbol. Now, today we will be having a look at the price of the stocks right now. We'll go for a price analysis and possibly a price prediction as well. The company initially raised about 330 million from a range of investors, including Janus Henderson Investors, Luxor Capital, Cathay Innovation, and Kensington Capital Partners. A special acquisition company is a company with no commercial operation. Keep that in mind, and it's formed strictly to raise capital through an initial public offering for purpose of acquiring an existing company. So Wallbox was actually founded in 2015 by a former Tesla employee, Eric Kanzenda, and Eric Onsunshian. And now the Wallbox products is being sold in 67 countries. Those products include Level 2 AC chargers, the Pulsar Plus, Commander 2, and the Copper SB for home and business applications, and DC fast chargers called the Supernova for public applications. Now, another product called Quasar enables users to charge their electric vehicles and to use energy from the electric battery to power their home, business, or send it back to the grid. Now, here's where it gets quite interesting actually. Wallbox's largest institutional investor, Iberdrola, they announced the acquisition of the first 1,000 Wallbox Supernova fast chargers as part of its 5-year sustainable mobility plan to deploy more than 150,000 chargers in homes, businesses, and public roads networks. Now, the interesting thing is that Wallbox's proprietary My Wallbox software enables electric vehicles, charging station, and charging operators to share data, so customers can regulate when a car is being charged to take advantage of various energy loads and lower pricing during off-peak demands times of the day. So that was essentially just a quick introduction to what Wallbox is, but they have plenty more opportunities. Now, you got to understand, in the market of wall charging, it's a fairly competitive market when it comes to electric vehicle charging at home, because there's other companies that are offering similar technology, such as Zappi. There's another company called Home. There's another company called PodPoint, which I'm very familiar with because they're a UK-based company. And the firm is known for its public chargers, for which it has partnered with big names such as Tesco and Volkswagen. PodPoint is well related to its Wallboxes. There's also other companies such as EO, and of course companies like Wallbox of itself, and Wallbox is obviously selling wall chargers in over 67 countries. How incredible is that? There's also Tesla. They also offer this feature. There's other companies such as EVBox, and of course BP Pulse O, and those are just to name a few. But the market is fairly becoming more competitive day after day. Now, it is quite amazing to just watch the process of what's happening in the world at the moment with EV chargers, home EV chargers, public EV chargers. It's really fascinating to see so many are just popping up all over the world. Now, because it's such a competitive market, they're not just competing against other companies that offer Wallboxes, but they're also competing against giants such as Tesla. So they have to offer a range of different products. They offer the Pulsar Plus, Copper SB, Commander 2. So what exactly is the Quasar? The first biodirectional charger of its kind. It was engineered to transform electricity into powerful energy sources. The biodirectional charging technology lets you charge and decharge your EV, allowing you to power your home. or the grid with your car battery. With Quasar, your EV battery is not just driving for you, it also gives you extra money to power your life. So how incredible is that? And like I said, it's a really good thing that they're offering so many different products, and I hope that they can expand on this because I'd like to see some public charging stations from Wallbox. There's also the Commander 2, smart EV charging at your fingertip. It was designed to make your charger more interactive by placing all the controls at your fingertips. My Wallbox platform, it offers a full range of functions to control your charger status, user, energy consumption, and much more. And of course, there's the Copper SB. It was created to provide a versatile yet elegant design for EV drivers and commercial parking. Any EV driver can power their car battery by simply plugging the charging cable into the socket. Combined with my Wallbox platform, it offers a full range of functions to control your charging status. And of course, there's the main one, the Pulsar Plus, the smart and powerful home EV charger. And this is the main one that a lot of people do buy for their main property. It was created to give your electric vehicle a powerful smart home charger in an incredible small space. It's perfect for daily use at home. It's compact, dimensional, and minimalist, designed to fit any garage, and it enhanced by multiple functions found on my Wallbox app. And these are some of the brands that they're compatible with, anything from Mustang, Porsche, Hyundai, Tesla, Chevrolet, Smart, Mitsubishi, Jaguar, BMW, VW, Nissan, the list goes on. It's quite amazing to see. Now we can actually get onto our price analysis. So right now it's $11.94 per share. This puts the market cap at 1.9 billion US dollars. But when you take a look at the charts, you realize that actually it's not extremely volatile, which is good. That gives me a first indication that there's either low volume within this or there is a large amount of supply of shares. So let's check for ourselves. The shares outstanding is 137 million. That's actually not a lot of shares that are outstanding. Now, if there was 500 million shares or 900 million shares, then I'd be more concerned. But this is actually a really reasonable share percentage. But do keep in mind, it is being shorted quite heavily. Since March the 14th this year, 2022, shares that were shorted were 1.6 million, almost 1.7 million, 1,670,000. There's also volumes if you want to keep in mind, like the 10 days average on volume is just under 300,000 US dollars. It's almost 350,000 US dollars in volume, 343.9 thousand US dollars in volume. Now, if you compare this with a company like, say, ChargePoint, which is a much different company because they actually offer public charging station. Their business is built similarly but differently, same technology but displayed and used in different situations. Now their volume is incredible. Their 10 days volume is 7.7 million in trading. That's incredible. And their 3-month volume is almost 10 million in trading. That's really good for a company of this size. Market cap 5.9 billion, almost 6 billion. Now necessarily it's not really fair to compare the two because they're approaching EV charging in such a different way. You can clearly see that with ChargePoint you can get great results in a short period of time because it's a public EV charger when it comes to investing in its stocks and shares. Once again, this is not financial advice, it's strictly for educational purposes. But for a company such as Wallbox, because they offer a more domestic feature, they offer more domestic products, the stocks and shares will be less volatile. It will have a smaller return on investment in a short period of time. These investments are more ideally for long-term investments in my opinion. But that's my quick video on Wallbox. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe to see more, leave a like, leave a comment, and of course I will see you in my next video.